With the markets ripping higher on Friday and yields still pumping, when will it be best to buy Tesla? Let's go. With a pump we had like on Friday, it typically takes a couple days to digest the move, and likely not only Tesla, but the market will retrace before moving higher. If you want to see more about the weekly market analysis, I'll post it at the end of this video. I'll be pulling up the hourly in a moment, but just want to get our heads wrapped around the daily first. And the first thing we notice is that we had a fake break back in July. And this was followed by over a 20% move to the downside. And multiple times now, 261 has acted as strong support and resistance. So I'm thinking it's unlikely we just plow through it without the assistance of some shorts. But if we can, at some point it feels like it's blue skies to 273 with some light resistance at 266. Also, I can't ignore that 273 clearly looks like an inverse head and shoulders where you have the left shoulder, the head, and then the right inverse shoulder over here. And if we break this neckline at 273 and you're not in the trade long, you're going to regret it. We're going to get to the hourly next, but make sure to subscribe so you don't miss all my other buy signals, the algorithm tracks, and updates, of course, about this Tesla trade as well. We notice we've been in a buy channel, and there's a buy signal back on Wednesday morning. Discord members may be asking themselves, why didn't this fire in the Discord? And the simple answer is that the algorithm has a toggle with the US 10Y yields undergoing a quick surge and staying out of trades where it doesn't make sense, which is typically tech and growth. But as oil typically moves higher with yields, it is toggled off. Also, much depends on backtest results to understand this relationship as well. I'll flash the backtest results quickly here, but if you want to understand more about what they all mean, then I'll post a video at the end as well. Back to the hourly, the first thing you'll notice is I have optimum take profit and stop loss based on backtest results. Once again, like we saw in the daily, 261 is a strong area of support and of resistance. And from top to bottom on Friday, Tesla moved over 4%. I'm expecting after that kind of move, it's going to want to retrace again. And you can make out that we're forming an inverse head and shoulder with the right inverse shoulder ready to construct. If we pull out our fib retrace tool, we can see that the 50% fib level, let's call it around 256, would be a nice area to find support before ripping higher. Likely as this may start to happen going into PPI CPI, we may see yields start to stagnate waiting for the data to provide the next move in the markets, which eventually will give a green light and flash a buy signal even with yields turned on. A break above SPY 433 can do the same thing, and if you're wondering why, here's the video I promised earlier. Again, if you want to see what I'm doing, then for $5 a month from the Patreon site, you can get all my algorithms, real-time notifications, and my feedback from the Discord as well. If you're struggling getting into trades, then this is a small price to pay to make 5% or more on a trade. That's all I have for now until the next video, and we'll see you then.